Check, 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 check. Checking the microphone. Check, check. Are we live? Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight. Ah, I get so pumped up, man, being here, hanging out with you guys, man. We got so much going on in the circle of love, man. Ah, I get so pumped up. I can't help it. We got a lot of great things going on at the Audio Master channel, man. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, it's a little video icon. It says Audio Master right down snare. Rap, dap on that baby, man, and ring that bell. Slam that thing out of the park and get you a grand slam and come on in. You're welcome, man. We appreciate each and every one of you. We always do appreciate each and every one of you, man, because without y'all, we wouldn't have a show. Oh man, thank you so much. We got a lot of great things going on at the Audio Master channel, and tonight I wanted to talk about something so imperative that so many of us miss out on the opportunity or opportunities in life whenever we invite people into our recording studio. We might know everything there is to know about recording. We may even know how to produce some of the number one hits out there, man. But I tell you what, the person that's going to get the gig is the guy that's just as compatible as him and the guy that has the most so hospitable, right? Hospitality goes a long, long ways. You know what, man? If you can make your guests feel comfortable and you can make your guests feel like they're wanted and respected and make them feel comfortable in your studio, they're going to jump aboard really, really quick. And I'll tell you why, because everyone, everyone wants to know that you care about their project and that you care about their success, right? And so you can go into a studio and they may have all the gear, they may have everything, but the guy, the engineer, perhaps he's just, got a thing about himself, or he just doesn't show that much hospitable or very nice person. You're not going to go actually get your tracks done there. And I want to tell you an experience that I had one time in Houston, Texas. Um, Me and a friend of mine, we actually rehearsing a bunch of songs. We had a bunch of cool songs that we were going to go track and do some recording. And we made the drive. We had called the engineer. We had told him that we were going to be out in Houston. It was our first time out there to this place. So this was back in the day when you didn't have GPS. You had to look at the maps, these old paper maps and whatnot, to get to and from. And so I just remember Tom and I looking at the map and mapping it all out as to how far the journey was going to be, and approximately how long it was going to take us to get there. And oh man, we were so excited because we had our songs rehearsed, man, and we were going to the recording studio, man. We were going to let the professionals take care of our project, and we were so stoked about it. Hang on a second, I'm going to try to do something, guys. Hang on, man. We got some good stuff coming. Hang on. So I'm going to try to do something here. Paste that baby right snare like that right there. Come up here and put this in there. Hang on, guys. Don't get good. We got to paste that in there, and this is what we need to do. We need to send this. You should be able to see Audio Master up here pop in here. And if so, if you want to join along, you can. You click on that link, right snare, and I can pull you into the channel, man. Maybe you want to join along. Hang out with the Audio Master tonight, man. We got some great stuff happening. Okay, let's see if I have audio still. Make sure my audio is still pumping. It is still pumping. So what I was going to say was, Tom and I were headed to Houston, man. We were going to go to our first big studio and let these guys spend our well-earned hard money with these guys, engineer in the studio, and let him take our project to the next level. That's what every musician wants. They want their project taken to the next level, and so that everyone can enjoy and hear their hard work and woodshedding that they have done to create a beautiful song. So anyway, we call this guy, we get all this stuff lined up, and I remember pulling up to the studio, and I was so excited, man, so excited to be in my happy place. And Tom and I get out of the van, and we actually go up to the front door, and we open the door, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, look at this, man, look at this studio, you know. And we weren't even in the studio yet; we were just in the entry in the foyer area. And anyway, the guy comes up there, and right off the bat, I mean, you could tell the guy had an attitude. His day was not going good for him, and we were the last person in the world this guy wanted to see. And I just remember asking him, "How could you ever want to leave this place?" And his response was, "I'd rather be golfing." And you talk about just everything go right on down. It just went right on down from there. But he showed us around and whatnot, and we were looking at all the stuff and nice gear. They had all the nice gear. They had all the Avalon stuff and just some really really good stuff. API stuff and big boards and the whole 9 yards. But here's the thing, man. His attitude wasn't right, and he was just having a bad day, and it was reflecting on the whole vibe of us being there at the time. And I gotta say, man, it was such a turnoff that Tom and I both just looked at each other and pretty much just walked out of the place. And needless to say, the guy didn't get our money, and it was a bad experience for us. But I'll never forget that day. And here we are, 30 years later, and it just came across the wrong way. But it always stuck with me as to I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be like that. If Even if I'm having a bad day, I want to be my best and always encourage others and be happy that they're there. They come when someone comes to your house, you want to welcome them with a smile, and you want to greet them and let them in, and you want to be the best host that you can be, right? And so when someone's coming to spend their money with you in your studio, is best that we do that as well, because they're coming to spend their hard earned money with us, and they're trusting us that we're going to take them in our studio, and we're going to give them something's going off. I don't know what's going on. And we're going to give them the best our best, right? And so hang on guys, some funny noises going on in here. I don't know what it is. I got my silent mode off. Let me put my silent mode on. I don't know what that was. But here's the thing. If someone comes to our home, and we want to be hospitable, we don't want to be rude, and we don't want to slam the door on them. If they're our company, you know, we'll let them in. And the first thing that we generally do whenever we have someone over our house is we ask them, "Would you like something to drink? Is there anything that you would like to that you would like?" You know, and so that's generally what we do as being a good host. And here's the thing, that's what we want to do whenever we have people come to our studio, our recording studio, is we want to, ask them if they need any refreshments or anything to make them feel more comfortable. Sit down with our clients and have a discussion as to where they'd like to see their project go, and timelines and deadlines and all that other good stuff we want to talk about. And just get all that stuff out up in front, so that when we go sign the contract or whatever we're doing, it's all been discussed and it's all been written out. Okay. And so that way we act in a professional manner, and we get everything legit and the contract signed, and then we go from there. Generally, it's I don't know how a lot of people do it, but generally it's half down or whatever. Get you started, get you in the door, man. Always give a little money. That always can kind of help things out. But our hospitality is key, and as far as getting the gig, as far as getting the new client in, and also earning their respect and your respect. And here's the thing: if everything is discussed in a way that everyone's happy, and it's done over refreshments of your sort or whatever, and then it's all written out in a contract. Then it secures the deal on both ends, and it makes both parties feel like, okay, this was done in a professional manner. Not only was it done with a handshake, but it was done in a professional manner, as to I feel comfortable about taking on this gig. So it protects the engineer in the studio, as well as it protects the artist too. So it protects both sides, and then that way there's no what he said, she said, and all this other stuff, and you don't even have to go down that road, right? And so hospitality is part of the deal, man. And you always want to close a deal if it's someone that you do want to work with. If not, then you can just say, I really don't have the time, or maybe I'm just not the best person for you guys in this project. And then, that way you're done, and they feel good that that you were honest with them, and they can move on too. So, um, it's a win-win situation for both parties, and it's just good business ethics, right? That we can do that we can, have it all in the contract, and then, if you're not the best engineer for their project, you're honest about it, and perhaps maybe you can send them to somebody that might be. So it just all works out in favor. But we always want to encourage, and we always want to be upfront with everything, and nothing in the gray area, nothing along those shady areas. We want to be upfront about it all. And if we are, we'll get so much more respect, right? It all has to do with respect. And the more that we're out front and open with what we need and what they need, and it's all legit, the more respect we'll get as a person. And so that's what we want. That's what we all strive for. And somehow, all those little gray areas and those things that don't get discussed or whatever, or in the contract, always comes back to us in a way that it can hurt both sides, right? And we don't even have to deal with that. So we want to encourage, and we want to be the best host that we can be when we have our clients in, and that's going to actually move us forward. And actually, if we want to take on the gig, it's going to get us the gig. It's going to get us the gig, and they're going to walk away and say, "Oh wow, I really felt comfortable with that guy, with the engineer, and I really feel like he's going to do our project the best. I've seen his work, and this is what he's done for these other people, and he just seems like a really cool guy, and I think he's going to pull it off and do a good job for us." So that's what we really all want, right? And so look, I wanted to say something. Let me hang on, guys. So I am talking through a new microphone. I don't know if you guys notice, but I'm fixing to show you the new microphone that I got from one of my subscribers. They sent it in. And anyway, it's just a beautiful mic, man. It's called a blackout microphone. Check this out. Can you guys see that microphone right there? See if I can get it at a better angle. Okay, maybe like that right there. I don't know. But it's called the Blackout Spark microphone, SL. It is a new microphone. I'm assuming, I don't know. I've never owned a blue microphone, but this microphone is just probably it sounds a lot better than a $200 microphone. That's for sure, man. But it sounds really, really good. And I love how when you get close to it like this, the proximity effect just rock and rolls and sounds really, really, really good and tight, right? Nice, big, and full sounding. But, back to hospitality, it goes a long ways. And that's what we want to do in our recording studio. Always greet people with a smile, and always encourage them to come on in and join us at the Audio Master. That's right, man. But look, man, no, it's always good. And we just want to continue to encourage others. And look, hey, hospitality and having refreshments available for your guests that show up to your recording studio is the number one key right there. You never want someone to come in from a long trip and not be able to serve them in any kind of way. Perhaps they need to go to the restroom right off. You might want to just say, "Hey, you guys, y'all just got in, had a long trip. You need to use the restroom." And I'm sure 9 times out of 10, somebody has to use the restroom. So you can guide them to the restroom and get their business taken care of, and then as they come back from the restroom, you can greet them with a soda or a brewski or whatever they need to help them feel more comfortable and sit them down and I'm telling you, things are going to go so much smoother if you do that right off the bat, man. And that's what we want to do. We want to greet them and like they're like it's a long lost family member that we haven't seen in a long, long time. If we can keep that in our mind whenever we're greeting these people and treat them like somebody family that we haven't seen, uh, your job's going to be so much easier, man, because they're going to trust you and they're going to feel relaxed with you. And even if they walk away and you don't close the deal on that, and even if they walk away, they're going to feel like, hey, they were pretty cool, man. I enjoyed my conversation with them. And they're going to feel like when they walk away, how you made them feel. That is the first thing a person I know whenever I go somewhere and have whether it's a night out with some friends or a night out over here or over there, I always ask myself when I walk away from whatever situation I was in, how did that make me feel? Did I feel like that the people that I was around built me up, or do I feel like the people that I was around bring me down? And so not everybody's on the same level. And so that's why it's good that when we choose our friends, we choose our friends in our circle as to those people that always encourage us and build us up, right? Because that's what we need, iron sharpening iron. That's what we need constantly, or else we might fall in that trap and be in a very dark place. It's hard to get up. Okay. So we always want to be around other people who encourage, where, they're sharpening us and we're sharpening them all the time. That way we can refine um, and better ourselves as engineers, as people, as just as a whole, right? And that way we're more rounded. We're a more rounded person in our thoughts and our capabilities. So that's what we want to continue to do, is continue to grow in the in learning things in the recording world, in the mixing world, mastering world, playing your guitar, shredding your guitar, and also being the best host that we can be in our studio. Because what we're going to do is when we think about that, our guests coming in and we're a good host to them, um, it's just after a while, it's going to be part of who we are. And everywhere we go, we're going to be able to do that freely with other people. And there's nothing better to do is when you can walk away from a situation and someone feel comfortable around you and want to be and want more time with you, man. And that's what happens, man, because not everybody is the best host in the world, and it all has to do with attitude and vibe and everything else, man. We want to be our best at all times, especially when we're inviting people to our home or in our studio. Our studio is a home in a lot of cases, and so we want to invite those people over in the idea that they're lost, a long lost family member who we haven't seen in a long time. Look, if you can get that going on, man, you got it going on, because you're going to treat everyone the same way, and everyone will respect you so much more because you're right up front with everything, and you are who you are. And yeah, man, they don't get that all the time. So you're going to be the one that sets you apart from many others, and you're going to be the one that gets the gig, man. Ah, I'm telling you, man, it works. It works. It works. It works. And it's not about the money. Okay, it's not about the money, because a lot of people have money. It has nothing to do with the money. It has to do with respect. It has to do with kindness, and it has to do with hospitality. And a little laughter here and there doesn't hurt, you know? So, yeah, man, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And it goes a long ways, man. So I'm here to encourage you guys tonight, man. If you haven't been in your recording studio, man, get in your recording studio, turn on those preamps, grab some of your favorite microphones, man. Hold them in your hand. Sing a couple vocal tracks, man. Call your girlfriend and her girlfriends over, and y'all just hang out in the studio, man, and just lay down some cool tracks. And you'll be surprised at what you come up with, man. So I wanted to tell you this. Aaron is one of my instructors at the gym. He is so cool. This guy is he's a military guy, man. He came out of the Marines, and I can't even begin to tell you his credentials because he's just so bad to the bone. But he was in the band and he plays the horn. He plays the horn. He plays the trumpet. And him and this new girl that started at the gym, I put the picture of the two of them on my Facebook group page. It's called Audio Master. So if you haven't joined the Audio Master group, you got to join. But anyway, I put a picture of Aaron and the new girl. Okay. And they got their Audio Master t-shirts on and they are just rocking out. And but anyway, they're going to come in the studio. Okay. And I hear she sings really, really good. So I wouldn't doubt it, man. And she seems confident enough that I believe her. She knows what range she can sing in, too. She knows where she sits, right? And so that's a beautiful thing that she knows um, where her capabilities are and where she shines best, and then kind of stays in that area because those are the ones that are really, really good and you want to work with. And so, anyway, it's going to be interesting to have her in the studio and then have Aaron put some horn behind her. Do y'all hear that loud noise? It almost sounds like there's a train or something, right? It's just so freaking loud. Oh my gosh, I know I live close to the trains, but geez, it is really loud. And I hope you guys are not hearing that rumble. But here's the thing: I've got a new mic on, and it's this blue microphone. It is a condenser microphone. And so the thing is that's different about the condenser microphone and the dynamic microphones is the condenser microphones, dude, it picks up everything. It picks up the crickets outside, it picks up the cars going by, the motorcycles going by. It picks up everything. So if you guys hear a rumble, it's the train. Yeah, that's the train, definitely. I had to take my headphones off to actually hear what direction it was coming from. Um, it was a little deceiving. Actually, it was in my headphones. The sound was felt like it was coming from the front, but it's actually over there. That's where the train yard is over there behind me. And so that's where that sound's coming in. But with dynamic microphones, here's the thing. It doesn't pick up a lot of that other noise that's way outside, and so you can pretty much tame it a little better, and it doesn't pick up everything that's going on in the world, man. Like this microphone in here is every little glitch and whatnot in your voice. It's insane. But look, this AK AK-47 right here really picks up the stuff. So this might be the mic, or that one, or the R44 behind me might be the microphone that I end up going with on Aaron and them. You know what? Well, everything is on. It just looked a little dark in here for some reason. I was thinking, well, maybe I didn't have all my lights on behind me, my backdrop lights, but they're all on and they're all kicking and looking good. I was thinking about getting another gold globe on this side to match the one over there, the one that just turned red. Now, surely you guys can hear that train right there. Can you hear that train? Oh my gosh, it's like these guys, like they're fixing to shut down, and I cannot wait till they shut down the train yard right there, man. I'm sad to see that the economy has taken them with them, but I am so glad that they're gonna go bye bye. Trust me, I do not want trains around my recording studio. Whenever I'm in here and start tracking and get some people in there, there's nothing more frustrating than hearing a train motor when you got a vocalist fixing to lay down some vocal tracks. So anyway, we can't have that here at the Audio Master channel, man. So I did want to say we do have our new Audio Master shirts out. They're not black and white. I love the black and white scheme. It just really looks good. It's great for winter and everything. But the new Audio Master T-shirts are gray, a heather gray, white with red Audio Master, blue stars, and blue on the blue stars right here, and then the red and black icon, YouTube icon on the sleeve. And so I'm really excited about having them in. I've got plenty of them. So if you guys want one, private message me, and we'll see if we can't get one out to you for the cost that they cost me. And it's not a bad gig, man. They're a tri-blend shirt, and it's gonna be something that you can wear in the summer. And they're gonna be about, what you pay for any other nice T-shirt out there if you go shopping for T-shirts. But if you're a recording engineer and you're in the studio, man, why would you not want an Audio Master T-shirt? Because besides, it's all about you getting better at your craft and your art as to being a better recording engineer, right? Man, it just gets better and better and better and better and better, doesn't it? So we got a lot of great things going on, man, and it's just cool hanging out with you guys. I wanted to say something. Can y'all hear that? If so, give me a thumbs up, man. If y'all can hear the train back there, um, just simply because I don't know, it's really, really, really loud in my headphones. So I don't know what actually you guys can hear. Earlier, I put on some reverb on my unit here and was playing around with that. And after I got back to listening to it, the Audio Master show, I couldn't really hear the reverb on it. So I was hearing it in my headphones, but it wasn't going out. It wasn't going out to the stereo track to to what you guys hear. So here's the thing. Maybe you don't hear the train in the background, right? Or maybe you do. But either way, man, I can't wait till they're gone. So we had a show tonight, man. I was gonna do a show. Well, actually, I was gonna go to the gym tonight and do one of their little performances that they had going on. And I was like, no, man, I really need to get in the studio, and I really need to hang out in the studio and lay some tracks down after I get through with my show and see what's going on, man. So I decided, more importantly than going to do the grit night tonight, because I'm really sore, man. Last night we did the body pump thing, and I went way, way over what I would normally even attempt to do on the weights. And man, my back is just really, really sore, and I need rest. I need rest. You got to work out hard, but you got to also rest good. And if you're not doing both, then you're really bringing yourself down instead of your body growing and being stronger and building yourself up. Your resistance gets your immune system gets dragged down whenever you overly push yourself and don't get enough rest. Rest is so important, man. Rest is part of your growth and part of you feeling good and part of your body healing at night when it's during the day, man. You take on so much stress and so many things enter your body and whatnot, everything that's in your food and the air and everything else. So it's really important. Wow, I can actually smell those diesel fumes coming in the house. But it's really important that you get proper rest so that your body can get to sleep and heal itself during that resting process. So we appreciate you guys as always on the Audio Master channel. We really, really do. And we got a lot of great things going. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do so now, man. We're gonna be doing some giveaways too. If you're one of our 10 new subscribers, I'm gonna say it right now. If you're one of our 10 new subscribers, and you subscribe and you put down there as to why you would like an Audio Master T-shirt, or that you would like a Audio Master T-shirt, we're gonna put your name in a drawing, okay? And you won't have to pay for it, and I'll send out 10 shirts to whoever we draw in the drawing. So that's an incentive for you guys, man, to actually get you an Audio Master T-shirt for free, man. Why not do it? Hit that subscribe button. Come join us, man. We got a lot of great things going on at the Audio Master Show. Ah, Thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow.